Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey. We're here at the Coronica Winery, and I'm here with the winemaker, the owner, Moreno. And we've been really excited about tasting the wine here. You know, I've done a couple videos. Malvazija hasn't totally convinced me while drinking wines through Istria, the Istrian Peninsula in Croatia. I get some bitterness, some things that I don't like. We did love the Cly Winery, Vedra and Sharon, I loved it, but a lot of the wines that we liked were cuvées. Here we have just pure indigenous varieties and just terrific expressions. So Moreno, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it. Talk to this wine right here. This is one of his big time wines. This is the Gran Malvazija from 2013, 100% Malvazija, kind of a mix between some Malvazija and Inox and Barriques. For Malvazija sometimes has too much of a bitter end feel for me that I don't like. It tastes like tea. This is just phenomenal. Can you tell me a little bit about your Gran Malvazija?
To come in here was really a long road. When I start, I make wine with lot of oak, maybe too much power. But now, 2013, I think that I make Malvazija what I like, and Malvazija with not too much oak, and Malvazija where you're drinking and you don't feel oak. And I think that this is the year that I take another road, and I think that this is good for Malvazija, for me like winemaker, but also for the territory, because people who drinking here say yes, this is Malvazija. Lot of wine is when you feel too much oak, you cannot perception the variety.
Yeah.
I think that all people who drink can say yes, this is Malvazija.
I 100% agree. This is just a phenomenal wine. When you taste it, you have the texture that you know that was an oak. You don't get any caramel, any vanilla, and it has this beautiful mineral water flavors. Like Vedra was talking about, if you mix some apricots, some peaches, some juice into a fresh mineral water spring, that's what you get in the end palate. Is so beautiful wine. Beautiful. This is a Malvazija designed glass by Riedel, by the way. It makes a big difference. So, we're gonna move on here. So, I was also not convinced. I've been hearing so many things about Teran, the cousin of Refrosco, makes fantastic wines. All the Teran that we've been tasting, not all, but most of it, it smells beautiful, and it tastes beautiful on the front, and then when I start to taste it, it's almost like I'm drinking car battery acid. Literally, it's burning my mouth. So this is the first one I've tasted, or not the first one, but the best one I've tasted where the acids are under control. This is the Coronica Gran Teran. This is the 2012. We were just in the cellar. We tasted from the tanks, or from the barrels 2013 and 15, which are going to be phenomenal. But this one, can you tell me a little bit about your Gran Teran?
Okay, it's not the simple, because for coming here was really difficult, because Teran was variety, forget it, that people don't like, because the old wine was acidity, too much acidity, not too much strong, and then I easy start to make experiment. The first was 2000, and now after the lot of years, I think that I changed a lot of some character of Teran, with not too much acidity, much power. But what is important that Teran is grape with big grape, really. It is difficult to produce and make wine in cellar. This wine is all produced in vineyard. Teran you must understand, because Teran is need microlocation. Just 100 meters of this vineyard, you don't make nothing, but here is fantastic. Yeah. When I start to put Teran, I planted in the wrong microlocation. After the 15 years, I fighting with this vineyard, and after the 15 years, I put out. It was really difficult to take this decision, but micro location is very important, and also a lot of work in vineyard.
Yeah, and it's you can smell and taste the hard work in it. I think Moreno said great. One of his mentors said, "Remember, you're not making perfume; you're making wine." So, Shireen, you commented on the nose of this and the palate match up perfectly. I love when you get leather, you get dirt, red berries, a little bit of wild berries, some forest floor. This is the first time I've been super impressed with Teran as a single varietal wine. This is world-class wine. This is the real deal. So, Moreno, I want to thank you for allowing us to come in and taste out of the barrel and be on the show. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
If you're in Istria, you can come check out Moreno, buy some of his wines here. He does export a small amount, not very much. What your percentage is that you export to other countries?
Our export is maybe 10%.
Yeah, so you have. There's a reason. Come to Istria, eat the food, drink this great wine. You'll have a great time. If you like this episode, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel. I will see you at the next episode.